Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I can do the squid thing. I hope I can do the squid thing. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl, equal topped with fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I can do the squid thing. I hope I can do the squid thing. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. 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 Flour chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl, fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. 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 Flour chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I could do the squid thing. I hope I could do the squid thing. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. 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 Flour chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl, fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I could do the squid thing. I hope I could do the squid thing. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl equal topping fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I could do the squid thing. I hope I could do the squid thing. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl, fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I can do the squid thing. I hope I can do the squid thing. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice.
Quietists will be among us today. Congratulations. You've already won the day by gracing and therefore humbling the uncommon soul with your mere presence alone. You need to know you're awesome for doing that. And I almost think I should turn the camera a little and angle myself a little, just to get a little more comfort somewhere. This is probably better. And the more I play Harvestella, the more I think of Harvestella, and the more I want to play more Harvestella. And we will be getting into Quietus today. That's the only thing I can even remotely imagine happening. We are literally in the last day of spring. And we got a lot of farmland again. So that's pretty exciting, I think. I want to believe in the lighting, but I'm not 100% on it, but still. All I know is at least the mic is on, it works, and so does the camera. But do I really have to give up the 120 frames? Or should I turn off VSync? I really liked the 120 frames. I really did. What if I turn off the VSync and get it to 120 frames? Maybe that will keep it from happening or something. I don't know. I just really want the 120 frames right now. And I'll remind myself of what should be done. I could clear out the new farmland for summer. So there's two character quests I should be doing today. I can't go into the temple in Argene just yet. I can go talk to Hein in his atelier. And also put stuff away too. I put in one, why don't I put in a few more than that? And then we'll take out stuff, probably 12. And I could put in... How many do I even have on hand? What if I sell 5 of these? How many do I have on hand? Dress lettuces. 19. Take out 4. Take out 5. I don't feel a need to sell that, at least at the moment. I think I'll sell 6 of these. No. I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do that very well. Can sell these. These. I'll put the rest of these away. Probably shouldn't put the juice away though. And yet they'd be ingredients for things too. I'll drink more vegetable juice, and I probably could stand to make more juice in general. Also make some mountain stir fry. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to do. I meant to take the feed out so I can actually put it in here. Put it all in there to auto feed. How about I go ahead and break these rocks? Feels like a good idea to me. You can only break 4 of them. That's still gonna be helpful. They got a little bit of stamina to do so, but it'll still be alright. Like chunks. Okay. Don't feel a need for flour right now. But I can make some kind of juice. So there's vegetable juice, tomato juice, strawberry juice, peach juice, berry juice, aloe juice, halma drink, firelight juice, and soma potion. So if I made all that, then what would be a next good step then? If only cucumber could become pickle juice. I can make a thing of grape juice. That's something I haven't yet made.
Feels like quietness is on its way.
And then, what feed do I feel like making? Keep thinking lettuce would be a good idea, but can't I put in grass? Can't that become Woolum feed? Why would that not become Woolum feed right there? Why don't I read the mail while it's here? And who remembers this? Mail time, mail time, mail time, mail time, mail time! I actually cared to watch Blue's Clues back in the day when it was Steve, who still hasn't forgotten us. And that was a beautiful thing to see.
I've been sending letters to my real mom and dad before meeting them in person, and I'm so relieved that they seem happy. That was probably to be expected since they're my real family, but I feel like we'll still be total strangers in the beginning. But that's okay, I think. If we can forget about how long we've been apart and start making new memories together, then that's enough for me. Thank you for all of your help.
And then, before I respond, or not respond, read more things, let me say hello to Henry Hoofberger, who feels Steve is still his friend, and so do I. I mean, I am 0% ashamed to say that I grew up on Blue's Clues a bit. That was one of the Nick Jr. stuff I saw when I was still a kid. Steve is still Henry's friend, and that is still beautiful to feel to this day.
Now that I'm allowed to play outdoors with everyone, the amount of stuff I can talk about at home has grown more and more. Like what I talk to my friends about, or what kind of games we played. We talk about it all. I'm so happy after having to keep it all secret for so long. I've learned that being able to communicate is really important. From Rachel.
She could not be more right if she tried.
Grandpa told me to write this letter, so here it is. Every uneventful day has passed just like the last, ever since. It's like who I am really doesn't matter. It's like who I really am doesn't matter. I think about it every now and then, but I remind myself that Grandpa never cared who I was, and he probably never will. Anyway, sorry for causing you all that trouble. Alma.
Tried to have me killed by monsters so she could make off with a whole lot of money. But it turned out not working after all. So I already read this kind of thing before and it feels real familiar. Now I got rainbow bean seeds.
Apparently, there's been another incident in Argene. It's a good opportunity for us to get a clue on who our attacker could be. Let's head over there right away. I'll wait for you in Argene. Would you mind coming to my place? I'd like to talk about that girl we met, Otella. We need to do something about her. Thanks in advance.
And Zarnathian should have been streaming so could have raided when I was AFK. I feel bad about the AFK part, man. I don't want to be AFK when you raid. I don't want that to be a thing. But my timing sucks and I'm the one at fault there. But regardless, hello to Zarnathium. And now let me get my mouse moving and mute this game. Let's see. Keeps going there. But here's what's to mute here. See, it's a rule. Whenever Sarnathium is subscribed and in chat, we've got to hear one of his many kitties Lance. I don't make the rules, he does, and I'm more than willing to adhere to those rules. Now I'm willing to get back into this and start cooking some mountain stir fry for some quick healing and stamina. But it's surprising All that Argene cabbage I grew and harvested, and yet none of it goes into except one thing, Argene cabbage stew. Like, that's all I can do there. And don't I have all that cabbage put away? So it shouldn't be just the high quality stuff. Unless I put it in the shipping box by mistake.
Take care.
I do not need all that cabbage in the shipping box. Yeah, what was I thinking here? That's what I want. That grows in the fall. It ain't time for this. Could have waited until I was back those times. I mean, I didn't know your plans, and you never meant any harm in the first place, so that's the important thing. And it was never harm. I used harm too strongly. It was silly, and my feelings weren't hurt those times. Although I sure did feel awkward with someone on the side of YouTube yesterday. Hopefully that's been addressed and they won't be able to be in my YouTube stream chat anymore. Hopefully they can't see what I'm doing anymore. I got things where I could make more stuff, I know. Like, I could actually make barbecue churrasco. What if I make 2 of these? What else does cucumber get used in? Letha ratatouille, I need 2 of those. Cucumber and mince. I can't be using too much in the way of cucumbers. So what if I should wait? Now, nini and tomatoes we can still make, and then there's also the cheese and the flour. That's easy. But we can still grow nini and tomatoes in the summer. Now, if only these were high quality, then they could be gourmet. I think I'll make 2 of these. Sarnathian really hopes scalpers don't F things up on Switch 2 pre-ordering. I hope that too. Why would people be terrible like that? Why, oh why? And I ain't got other food right now. No, I do. I have cherry salmon marinade. And it doesn't get used in any food deliveries, last I checked. Because Sarnathian plans to get one pre-ordered when they go up. I can't even think. How much do I want to get one day one? And then how long could a wait be if I can't get myself to get one immediately? Because I could wait for things, and I can't grow anything anymore, so I'll hold off and wait. Done all the quests in Letha, actually, come to think. Oh yeah, I got new, whatchamacallits, accessories as it is, from a couple of Fate defeats. There's a hyphen missing in that simple hero ring, so that must be something I can add on. And I have 6,265 Grilla. I'm still holding off to buy farm animals until the summer. There is that payment thing in places like Best Buy. I did see that. You did mention that. And that was something I was thinking about. 12 months, no interest if paid off within 12 months. I remember that. And honestly, paying monthly with no interest is a real nice thing. Just as long as you don't have too many things to pay like that, because that can add up fast if you're not careful. I think I wanted to go with... No, this is what I had in... I can't change that without being in or near a monolith. Let me check the encyclopedia for the enemies. Wave and poison. Lightning poison. Crush poison. Slash. So what I have is fine. The slash. I'm gonna buy that feed. That's what I should do. I should buy that feed, that Totoka feed. So I have the money now, so just feels like a good idea. Let's get one more thing of Totoka feed. And I'll wait to buy these. But what are you supposed to do when Quietus rolls along? Because you're not supposed to be outside. Not during Quietus. And why is Eve all the way over there? Why does she have to be all the way over there? Now to feed Totokaku. Now you can dig holes. Dig it up, dig it. Dig it up, And Zarnathian doesn't have any payments going now. Usually you only do one with 2 max when getting one going. But could also buy it all at once. I figured I'd just make a general statement about that is all. So I definitely miscounted somewhere because I didn't get all the tingle radishes grown. I fixed one more ladder, which there's definitely more than one ladder to fix in the Coral Shrine. We'll get that cheesemaker level 2 recipe. But all this here, I'm not overly worried about right now. Ain't a big enough deal. Summer. Fall. I could put saplings down, couldn't I? But I want to finish the Coral Shrine. I forget if it's Coral Shrine or Coral Palace already. Drooply Grape, Princess Chestnut, and Numb Lemon. So let's go see about the digging thing. As well as simply move over to Coral Shrine. So Totokaku will dig a hole if I press triangle. Could uncover hidden entrances to caves. Consumes an hour. An hour I don't feel like using. Let me focus. Let me focus. I think I'll put a Salt Savant there. Then have the ammo there. So there's Crush to do. I got the Slash and I got the Poison, then the Thunder. So it'll be alrightish, I think. But Zarnathian could split it up since still has to fix kitties. The kitties are far more important than the video game stuffs, which are important in the first place. Kitties is fur children, they're fur family, they gotta come first. But that's just my unsolicited opinion. I mean, like, that's just, you know, my unsolicited opinion, man. Let's go to Heinz Atelier. But I really gotta think about the finishing up the dungeon first. Uncommon. Now this is a welcome surprise. By the sudden house call. I found this at the Coral Shrine. A report. Yeah, from that mech, from that machine. You found this at the Coral Shrine, you say? Well, now, I don't suppose you could tell me more. Blah, 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 talkity talk. So that's what happened, is it? I had heard some whispers about a fisherman spotting an omen. But to think this is what they were scheming. So what's in the report? Try not to be alarmed, but I think it's possible that Omen was researching a means of destroying Shatola. That's awful! What you just gave me contained accounts of the sea that surrounds Shatola and its current condition. The collapse of its ecosystems, the rising sea levels. The final entry contains some terrible talk of Shatola sinking to the bottom of the ocean. The people are in danger. Just by looking at this data, we can surmise the omens are up to something untoward at the Coral Shrine. Chances are that monster you saw was a minion of sorts. That wasn't a monster, that was a machine. I'll stop whatever that omen's planning. Very good. I'll do what I can to back you up. Just shout if there's anything you need. We may have been once already, but the Coral Shrine is still a dangerous place. Take care, Uncommon. You know, no, I don't know. You wouldn't know neither. But the plans on the wall there, on the paper, remind Ericus of the Millennium Falcon. I mean, I can see that with the disc and the way it juts out a little on the sides or something. And that's Falcon, not Falcon. I would rather say Falcon, but Harrison Ford had definitely set Millennium Falcon among many others. Falcon, Falcon, Falcon. And hello, Ericus. I have no issue meeting the game again because you matter more than the game. Polished by Square Enix, so it makes sense to do still. But I would love to go through the rest of this. Maybe forego the quest right now so I can. What if I just focus on finishing the shrine first? Can't do anything there right now. So I can't tell what element that is even. What was that that fell? Crush. So that was Crush then. And Zarnathium is tempted to get RuneScape Dragon Wilds. I had seen that advertised on Steam more than a few times.
We're better off avoiding it.
Maybe I won't go grab that right now. Maybe I'll focus. But should I even worry about taking on these enemies here? I could use experience, but I really want to get me this dungeon done. Give me some completion on this dungeon. That is more important to me than much else right now. That way I can get the Great Water Fairy. I say that and then I'm taking on some small fry enemies. But I am strong. I can come back and explore later. More Maracorn seeds. Ericus actually got RuneScape Dragon Wilds yesterday, but didn't get to play it yet. Man, you move fast. So what does this bola say? It's quaking voice.
Emo, we may need to recite the Forbidden Nocturne. It must be scary. But our spirits, please, return them to the sea. Return them to the bola. You must.
Let me see about this RuneScape Dragon Wilds that I've heard of a good bit. So I know I've heard of RuneScape, but RuneScape doesn't feel like enough of a matter to me. But then again, this RuneScape looks a little more involved and more up to date with today's standards instead of how old and archaic the old school RuneScape looks. So, gather, build, skill, and craft to survive in survival crafting. That's not bad. I could play some stuff like that. Let me see about old school RuneScape. Just to remind myself of how it looks. It doesn't look that bad, but it definitely does look old. As it was in 2007. Yeah, that's what I remember the original RuneScape being like, but Dragon Wilds is definitely not that. Yeah, survival action RPG with co-op, all there.
Meep. A Forbidden Nocturne.
She's gotta be upset about it, but I can't open that gate right now. And I better not do that yet. There's a ladder I could do stuff with, but I think I gotta wait on that too.
That was a good workout.
Yeah, I can't even go down that way right now anyway. The water's too high. I want to finish the dungeon. So why would I instead beat up on enemies at the moment? That drains the water. There's chests to grab. I'm too tempted with the chests. Like Coral Shrine 3 key. That kind of really matters. Combat looks good too. And apparently there might be perfect blocks that staggers them. That's fun sounding. And I forgot what I even got from the thing there. Couldn't be clay I got from it. I don't know what I got from the thing. From that other chest. I did not mean to face with that submerged evil. And I thought they moved away. But I'm not trying to get hurt right now. We got a key. Will that key open this door? That's a resounding yes. But I need another one. Henry last logged into his RuneScape account 20 years ago. Wonders if it's still there. I very vaguely wonder the same for Adventure Quest and Dragon Fable for me, and I thought I played one more game from that same company. I think air-faring one. I'm not sure. And Zarnathium's refund from MechWarrior 5 Clans is back in wallet, and it's the exact amount needed for RuneScape. So that's all fun there. That works out well, doesn't it? Now to get mode changed too. So it ought to lower the cooldown on that. I didn't mean for that neither. I think I just really didn't see about the different stuff going on. And I'm low on stamina. I dare challenge the fist. The fish. Oh right, I'm low on stamina, so I can't do much of nothing right now. But I could do that, after all. Golden egg salmon. That's quite helpful. So where go from here? Another Coral Shrine 3 key. Want my stamina coming back. And 25-year Neopets account might still be around. That'd be something. Okay. I almost wonder if there's something I need to grab up above. But I don't know if I should go for that right now. My focus is on finishing Coral Shrine. And then we got a thing called Lorelei's Tears. So that Lorelei. I need my stamina back and I need time to do things. So what if I go past this? I could fight them. And then I could take a break with that pizza.
That was a good workout.
I think I will take a break with that pizza. I definitely need health and stamina back. I don't mind taking the hits. Alright. Let's take a break with this pizza. Take a picture of it being big.
Wow, this is actually pretty good. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. Is this a regional dish?
Where do you think you saw it?
No, don't tell me. I think I can guess. Is it from Nemea?
I'm impressed, Arya. You've got a good memory.
This is a pretty popular dish in Nemea. It's eaten fairly regularly.
I have fond memories of eating this as a boy. Comfort food, I guess.
I see. So it must be a specialty. This must have been what I could smell when I walked by the inn there. Nemea is a nice town. You don't even have any of those things. You don't even have any of those things hiding in the cherry blossoms.
Things? What do you mean?
Well, how do I explain?
While I get that chatbot up.
Can I explain? They're pretty repulsive.
Do your best.
But I don't want to put it into words.
Maybe I can help. Are they something scary?
Scary isn't the word I would use. I know. Cherry blossoms used to bloom in front of my research facility. And when you walked by them, these things would attack you.
Attack you?
Attack you! Especially on cool days, right after it finished raining. they'd all drop out of the trees like a barrage.
What creature would do that?
I hate just thinking about it. It's probably best you don't know. Those spiny, things would just ruin the cherry blossom trees.
I guess I'll never understand. But it's a good thing Nemia doesn't have those things hiding in the cherry blossoms. What things hide in cherry blossom trees in the real world then? Because I can't think. And it feels bad about not knowing what they are. But feels good for Sizzlin redeeming first. So we need to play this for Sizzlin having triumphed in clicking that command before anybody else. I gotta re-record that and make that a little louder. But that was for Sizzlin. And it will be available on Switch 2 Online Expansion Pack, which Eric has just saw. Pre-orders will be Thursday next week. Does this game make me hungry sometimes? Actually, not really. It doesn't overly affect me in that way, so I got no issue whatsoever. But the food does look good, I'll say that. Does it make Sakurubi hungry, though, or anybody else hungry? And hello to Sakurubi. Alright. Back into the game. And then, here.
Ready? Let's go.
I am all good, Sizzlin. Been a while since you've been in here. The everyday Harvestella is still going very strong. Philosophical hypocenter. That's some real dramatic music right there. And it makes sense if it does make you hungry. That is fair right there. Sizzlin was just playing a game themselves, now here while cooking breakfast. What you cooking for breakfast if you're willing to share then?
Is this... Meep! Let's follow her.
Eggs and bacon. Simple but effective. Everything fair with that. And another bola.
Emmo.
Is that one? All that singing. And a tender voice that caresses.
Emmo. My dear, sweet Emmo. Please forgive us for leaving you behind. That day the sea's light glowed fierce. That dangerous ball of light. The day the ocean's flame disappeared. Or appeared. When we realized the danger, we knew we had to keep you safe and released you from the sea. To seal away the ocean's flame, we sang the forbidden nocturne. But we could not comprehend the extent of the power it held. It was necessary for we sirens to sacrifice our souls. It was the only way. Now, our souls are combining with the flame. You must have heard it. Our requiem, our regret cries throughout the ocean. We are born of the ocean, and eventually we return as foam. If we were to neglect the ocean's flame, it would have destroyed the very ocean itself. This was our only option. But the danger has not passed. While our thoughts remain, The Requiem will not end. The only one who can stop us is you, Emo. That is why we released you from the sea. You who are born of my blood, a siren skilled in carmentation. I'm sorry I could not choose, as your mother, to inflict such a fate upon my own beloved daughter. So, you must decide. What will you do? Please end the siren song. I'm sorry for being a terrible mother.
That was one long bulla there. But this feels awful. You're all taking your sweet time. Oh, what is this place? Has something happened? Oh dear. Perhaps it's best we return to the Fiesole for now. That was not what I could be doing. Emma left the party. Now I'm worried. Let me catch up with chat before I read more of this. In the game Sis was playing was Metroid Planets, a Passion Metroid project, reviving the NES graphics for PC, which plays way better. So, is it the NES Metroid, and does it play better than Metroid Zero Mission, or what exactly? Because Zero Mission was definitely a remake of the first game. But the first game was NES graphics, and I wonder how Sis feels about that in regards to what's better, or how exactly, or in more detail, how does it work? Imagine if it played like Zero Mission, but it looked like the original. I had just heard of someone releasing a modded version of Spider-Man and Venom Maximum Carnage, where they take out a few cutscenes for reasons, but the game has multiplayer and a lot of characters. So the Siren Settlement was destroyed by that event with the Sea's Light. Princess Emo, desperate to rescue her home, rushed to Chatola in search for help, which is where she was apprehended by that awful landlord. Is that right? Meanwhile, the sirens sacrificed their souls in order to suppress that mysterious light. Poor Emo. Remember the bulla? What Emo's mother said. The regret of the sirens fused with that body of light, then became Lorelei. I'm sure of it. That would explain the grief in the song we can hear. Emo's mother sounded so horribly sad. How cruel that the siren's grief should be used by Lorelei to draw people to their deaths, when really it's the siren's mourning, wishing they didn't have to leave Emo alone. It sounds to me like the only way to stop Lorelei is with Emo's carmentation. I think so too. I wonder what Emo wants to do. All I want is to actually finish the dungeon. So Zero Mission was the Game Boy Advance. I remember that. I made sure to mention it was a remake at least. Good, but this plays more like the NES, but it's smoother in transitions, and where it would be sprite overload on the NES, that doesn't exist in the PC version. I forget what sprite overload did in the game. Would it flicker the sprites, or would it make it run slow or anything, or stuff like that? I'm probably just more partial to Zero Mission because of it looking more Super Nintendo like, and then also throwing in a whole other section after the original main game there. Like, it's beautiful to be able to get the gravity suit as part of the fully powered suit, actually. No, the gravity suit was there, but the fully powered suit and the space jump, among other things. I think the plasma beam was a thing there, too. I enjoy all that. Flicker, run slower, delay and button presses. The delay part I kind of forgot about, but the flicker and run slower sure sounded familiar. I did deal with that when I played the NES Metroid, so I figured that was a thing. But yeah, I think I just got a warmer spot for the Zero mission. The Famicom version still had that issue, but better in handling all of it compared to the NES. Famicom, and not just Famicom Disc. I almost swear there was a Famicom Disc version of that instead of just Famicom. But the Famicom ran it better than NES, so we had a little bit of a short end of the stick there. I sent the customers home as you requested. Thank you as always, bartender. The same for the lady, if you will. Sure. I need to go back and finish the place. I know I'm sounding insensitive to Walinda. Are they the same system? I thought there was a little something more to the Famicom Disk system. I couldn't be sure. It was designed to enhance things already... Yeah, what was it? It was designed to enhance features already present in the base Famicom. Better sound and cheaper rewritable games. But a high initial price. But slower load times and reduced reliability. Oh, gee. But the Famicom Disk System sold 4.4 million units, making it the most successful console add-on of all time. And they maintained disk writing services by mail until 2003 and provided technical support until 2007. So they could have written new games rewritten on the disc cards for a small fee. So that is something interesting. Yeah, the disc system was an add-on though. Not much of a drinker? Alcohol has its benefits, you know. I find it can be quite useful at times when there's something you would much rather forget. I don't want to drink to forget myself. So I come here, and before long I forget the pain I have been holding in my heart. Sometimes we need to learn how to negotiate with our pain in order to survive. But you never completely forget. The more you want to forget it, the more important it is to you. And that's why you must remember it. You mustn't forget the pain or the sadness. The only ones able to remember those who are gone are we who have been left behind. Never forget them and they will continue to live on in your heart. Don't you agree? We only die when we're forgotten. Our existence is fragile like the bola, which is why we must treasure it. For their sake, I think you can withstand the pain in your heart to keep their memory alive. Does she feel fired up now? That's what you said to her? More or less. So what now? And then the higher print there looks like a hammer.
That Hein. He said he was going to check on her and still isn't back yet. Come on, Uncommon. Let's go and see Emo.
Good. Time does not advance right now. Especially when pausing, but still. I think I have to play ads right now. Just to cut down on the pre-rolls so we don't have to suffer them, or anyone new doesn't have to suffer them. We have to suffer minutes of ads, but it'll stop them for an hour. So please do pardon. You know, I think more memory is coming back to me. I think once we do this little story talk stuff, we'll go right back to where we were and continue. And let me again thank Square Enix for granting me a key back November 4th, 2022 to share this game. I still want to be grateful for it. And I really want to go through the dungeon at the very least. I'll rush through it for a change. what's she thinking out here? I wish I remembered what she sounded like. There you are.
Meep.
A bola that big shows that they cared.
Meep.
So that's a gigantic bola, and that was probably from all them.
So, you've got to go and fight Lorelei. You've got to do it for them. Only you can stand up to her.
You're so strong.
Meep! Let's go back to the atelier. Surely Hein must be back by now.
And then Emma joined the party again. But yeah, she is strong though. Why is that there? Especially when that's there in the first place. Oh. So, are you ready to return to the Coral Shrine? The soul is stronger than ever, so now I will be able to join you on your expedition.
Wait, you can fight?
Hey, look who you're talking to. You just be sure not to get under my feet when I'm saving the day. I forgot he can fight. I forgot all about that. Before I do this. So Square Enix gave me a game to play and advertise? That's awesome. It is awesome. And I feel like I've let them down, and I don't know who to personally thank for having granted me a key to this. The credits will surely tell me, and I know I could look it up on the internet, but I'd rather see from the credits myself first. And let's see about 2 cards to share here. In Mortal Kombat, the final boss was the evil Shang Tsung, but the 4-armed monster who needed beating before him was the half-human, half-dragon Shokan prince named Goro. Then the final boss in the NES version of Punch-Out is the same as on the name on the box, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, we called it. And he was dangerous. I've not beaten him. I've not gone through the game. I probably went through the first 2 boxers, but not much. Now, mechanic. I forgot about being a mechanic. Proficient at physical attacks and weakening enemies. Charges normal attack with the X or the square button. If everyone's ready, I think it's time we made our way to the Coral Shrine. So now I need to hurry to the deepest point. I need to hurry. 3-pronged crossroads end. Must hurry. And I ain't worried about the quest right now. That can happen later. I'd love for this to just lead to the last area. The seat of the Summer Seas Light. Or something like that. Echo the Bulla is not that, though. I ain't trying to fight enemies right now. I'm trying to get to the end. That's all I'm trying to do. Which is totally against my character in general. But we're almost in summer. Probably do have to hit a switch. Yeah. That way I can go places and make jumps I need to make. I do need to cross this bridge. I'll grab this chest. Oh. Oh no, that must have been just a spell, not a trap. It had to not be a trap there. Quick, 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 quick. Probably need to go this way. Think, not grab every little thing. But then my stamina needs to come back. That's getting to be concerns. I'm glad to jump away from that. I can't even get myself to repair stuff because of the time it would take. That is a path to take good. Oh, it was a whole bridge. There was just a rail there.
That enemy looks to be on another level. We're better off avoiding it.
I know that where time is concerned. I do not want to fight things right now for sure. Must avoid all this here. Is there anything to do over here that's of importance? I don't think. I ain't worried about opening chests right now. I'm more worried about my stamina coming back. Is that a key? No, that's just silver ore. Crap. So... there must be some switch somewhere to hit. Or something. I think right down here, actually. Yeah. I needed to hit that so I could move on. Sis likes retro games, but honestly, Nintendo Hard is a thing for those old NES games. Nintendo Hard, the term. I can imagine that. Okay. Now let's jump down here. I've gotten stamina back. And then we can climb this. Move on over. A letter and a beautiful gem. Meant to be a gift. Lorelei's tears. Out of my way, fools. 9 p.m. We made it. We done made it. Now the matter is, will I have enough health? I'm not overly convinced. I can still save. I didn't have a third person in the party like I should have. Let's get Hein in here. No, yeah. And we'll put Emo here. What does the machinist do? Crushes. Let me save this. Of course, something unusual. Of course. But that's Lorelei right there, though. So this is Lorelei. Emo, are you sure you can fight?
Meep meep! You look ready for anything.
We will need the power of Emo's Carmentation to defeat Lorelei, if I remember correctly. Are you ready?
Meep meep! Meep!
I'm just so glad to make it.
This is Emo's song.
I forget how to fight this entirely. Here it comes! So sweet to crush. So I could stand to do that. So then wave as well. But then what else? Not poison, although it does work. Now Crow of Night Tidings. I need more stamina. Avoid things. Get out of the way of all that there, though. Why don't I reapply poison? Uh-oh. Got Popola. Why don't they go pop that? Okay. Can't tell how to deal with that. Not that it's a matter right now. Funny how it's not weak to electricity. It is weak to crush, though. Everyone else is getting hurt bad. Ammo's down. And so is Hein. That's real bad right there.
Well, I guess it's all up to me.
And I'm dead too. And I could pause and get back to the title screen in time. I kind of had to do it just so I didn't suffer the scene. Okay. Crush. Wave doesn't feel like it matters. So what if we try piercing? I can't imagine it mattering. Wind. I wonder. The song is so sad.
Meep. I understand how you must feel. That's why you have to fight, right?
Think you can sing it? Then that's normal. I can't wait to have the Great Water Fairy help me right at the start of summer. As Arnathian made a world of friends only. We get RuneScape Dragon Wilds and sees Arnathium on. The password is meow. It's definitely weak to crush and... I forget. Crush and what? Not poison. Yeah, alright, forget now. I think it's wave. Honestly, mage doesn't have any real point being used here, does it? I don't think it does. So I should have kept ammo out then. If anything, though, we're still doing damage in the first place. Yeah, here it comes. Trying to pop these bullets though. I couldn't do it in time though. That did damage, but it don't matter. Then I moved in the way of that. Okay, so I still need ammo after all. Breakfast is ready, so Sis has to bounce. Go ahead, eat your breakfast, and we will see you later. Thank you for being here. 9 skills in there, and 7 can level up, but archery and magic is coming soon. Okay, so maybe it ought to be these two. Honestly, feels alright, but no need for mage. Could go armed launch. Could start with that. Really could. Or should I be a Woglinda and use that to up my magic defense? I dare with this. And this is a simple enough fight. It's no real big problem at all. Melee and crafting stuff is the level up stuff. Glad to level that up for sure. And leveling up crafting is reminding me of, well, honestly, you level up crafting in Infinite Wealth as well, but I'm more thinking of Forager. So I need to up my magic defense. Nice pile driver Hein has. Song of Waves. So water must be a thing too. There's double break, so we can go with this here. I don't have much in the way of water though. And it guards as it gets more aggressive. But I also need stamina back too. If only ammo could heal. Why don't I instead do this? I'm trying to get rid of these Bola. Okay. But I don't know why that didn't work though. And I can't avoid this upcoming attack. And I'm about to die as it is. Yeah, I couldn't do anything about that. I think Woglinda is an important thing to have, though. I'm not willing to go back, go grab juice and come in. That'll take up too much time. It's already 9. I won't be able to come back because of that. So no mage, but Woglinda. Maybe I could replace Assault Savant with Mechanic. Let's try that. Maybe also get magic defense up. I think that might be a helpful thing, but I don't have magic defense anything. Yeah, I don't. HP up is a thing though, but I don't think that would apply well, no. That wouldn't matter. So fancy magic. Maybe water attribute resistance. That could be a helpful thing. But I need to lock on when I'm doing the bola stuff. Bolas aren't necessarily enemies. I think I could lower physical defense, then up my magic defense. How long will defense stay down, I wonder? But I can't go back right now. Let's try this again. I used that much too soon. The physical defense did go down, though. How about Song of Waves? And Crow of Night Tidings. When I poison. And that's 2 hits in 1 press. Now wants to get aggressive. More Crow of Night Tidings. You gotta avoid so much. Oh right, if I only had someone else who could do a special technique. That was bad. Maybe I should have Arya out. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I can cause a double break. And Arya has a special technique I can use during a double break. Hein doesn't. So maybe I will stick with her. Maybe I'll be having her around. I am too stubborn to not take down Lorelei. It just feels possible. It really, really does. Well, I wish I remembered to bring Juice with me. I am just so adamant about getting the Great Water Fairy right as we start summer. I'm very adamant about this. I need Arya out for a special technique during that double break. Now we have that. Then I think it's time to go Wogalinda. Do more crushing. It ain't crushing. She ain't crushing. That's not a double break. Damn it. I won't do this again. Because clearly I need to stay as a machinist or mechanic. Yeah, I need to stay a mechanic so that I can get the crush break. Because with 2 Wogalindas in the party, it'll be easy to get a wave break. So I know that's the thing, I gotta stay. I hate that I can't skip this, though. We've seen it enough times. I never did charge the basic attack. I wonder how far it can charge. Let's try this again. Oh, I didn't switch to her. Crap. I didn't switch to Arya. I was just in a rush. That can lead to disaster. Rushing generally tends to lead to disaster in ways that you just do not want to suffer. Yes, we know. I hate that I can't skip. We know, but his arm goes right through his cloak. That's a problem too. It doesn't just actually go over the arm. Wood cutting was the first thing to level up. That feels like it would make sense if you want to build a sturdy shelter or build some weapons. That feels like that should make sense. Kind of think, how do you cut wood without a metal saw, sharpen rock, and break into that way, right? Now I bring the fences down. How much more can it charge, actually? Like that. There's a break there. I didn't do Song of Waves yet. There's our double break.
Simulation complete. This'll take him out.
Now she's got a Rhythmic Accelerator. That's beautiful right
How's
there.
that for science?
That's amazing. Let me go, Crow of Night Tidings. And also get some poison in there.
Thank you.
This isn't going to be nearly helpful enough for anything, but... why don't I do that? That ain't fast enough. Yeah, that was not fast enough. I can't think of best ways to deal with that. I cannot think of best ways to deal. A special technique. What's Estina's? Unavoidable rapid slashes on a single target. Weakens target attack power. Yeah, I gotta go Arrhythmic Accelerator. I gotta. Emma's gotta be out, though. She's gotta be out. It just makes more sense that way. I dare to take a chance. I did save. And Emma is faster.
See you later.
I did save as it is, so I really shouldn't have to worry yet.
Bye-bye.
And yet I can't help but think this is still faster here. You know, I probably don't have to do that. I think I can just take the sub. So I didn't have to worry about that. Now I just gotta worry about being sleepy. Well, now that I have things, now that I have juice, I may actually survive and win. The sleepiness is the only concern, but I don't think it's going to be enough to stop me. I couldn't be sure, but I could simply go to the sub instead of through Heinz Atelier. That's also good to feel. Considering I worked a full shift yesterday, I thought maybe today could have been Sunday, but no. Today's only Saturday, and I'm off Sunday. I ought to be able to do it this time. I really think so. Yeah, we get that. Get that armed launch. And charge this to hit 3 times. Oh, right, by going home, I also healed myself. The Song of Waves there, double break. Crow of Night Tidings.
Simulation complete. This'll take him out.
This'll hurt.
Well, how's that for science?
That's fun. That's good. That's helpful. Then, what do I want to do? Oh, right. I forgot about upping my hit rate. It'll take time for the other jobs to come back into rotation, though. At least Crow of Night Titans doesn't take long. I can drink juice. I've got juice. And it gets consumed fast. I think I'll go into break with the triangle skill. Kind of deserve that. We'll drink this. Let's get more of the crushing. And then I still got killed anyway. But I know that I can go back and get some juices. I know we'll be okay now. Could bring all except the summer potion. I may even bring the summer potion. That could be more of a last resort thing for all I know. There's no reason for flame or fire orb to work. There's not. And yet I'll bring it with me anyway for some reason.
Take care out there.
Now, can Eve go fast enough through here? Looks like yes, enough. Still sleepy, but it ain't bad. Must do... Well, that was bad. Went right back home instead of the Sea of the Summer Seas Light. Did I mention how stubborn I am? Because I'm very, 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 very stubborn. And I know I can do something. Back to these and these.
See you later.
Because a lot of me is thinking about getting the stamina back. That's why I'd have the Soma potion. And Shatola side. Run down here. It's still sleepy after all. Oh well. But this still will work. It will somehow. It will. Hey, when I'm halfway down to health, I'll drink the Soma potion. I think it'll be alright. I think I can make another one eventually. Lorelai's still gonna go down. We know that. Can't avoid that by jumping, I see. Must drill like that. Just makes sense. Keep on crushing. With the fences down, it's okay to do this.
Well, how's that for science?
It's all good there. That was not good that she defended against that. Let me up my defenses. All I can do is wave, but not the water. I go back to this. They guard it again.
Their next attack is big.
I guess I had to do that. Let us pop this here. And fear to make me walk into other things. Let me avoid this here. And it's good to have stamina back so to do more things. That's the next drink to drink. If need be. Avoid all this. And apply that. Then more with the Song of Waves. And then do it again. That's all fine there.
Well, how's that for science?
I'll drink to keep them up. Shadow Standard and Crow of Night Tidings. Get more damage in there. Now we're done. I did say this would get done. And now I'll be ready for the summer. That's a very different design there. That's cool.
What's happening? Did it just revive itself? Meep! Its wounds are healing. How are we supposed to beat this thing? Meep!
Here comes Carmentation then. The bola!
My dear, sweet Emo. Can you hear it? The bola's song. I taught you so long ago. Do you remember? You must sing it now. Sing it, so we sirens may return to the sea. Yes, end the nightmare. You must walk beyond the dream.
for this stream.
Meep!
Is that what we've been hearing this whole time? That song in the coral shrine? But now all the bola are gone. You did it, Emo.
Meep! Meep meep! I'm really starting to feel like I can understand what she's saying. Finally! Does this mean my work here is done? Can I take a break now? Farm work is murder on the lower back.
There you are.
Hein, you took your time. What was this minor business you had to take care of?
Actually, I had a transaction to complete with a wealthy benefactor. I'd actually say it went pretty well.
Meep?
What benefactor?
Well, he's of the rather nasty sort.
I don't imagine you'd like him either. Wait, did you just...
Yeah. Hein, were you able to understand everything Emo said just now?
That I was. This linguist really is a fascinating device. I understood Emo perfectly.
So, the wealthy benefactor...
Bingo. It was the tavern landlord. I bought the contract he held over Princess Emo. What? He was quite happy to trade his one measly stone for a bag of prettier ones. It was funny, really. The man looked positively giddy. His hands were filled with such pretty stones that on closer inspection, no shopkeeper with a discerning eye would ever bother to purchase. I wonder what had gotten into him.
You know, I think I'm beginning to like you.
I don't think I've ever received higher praise from a lady. Anyway, Princess, I believe this linguist belongs to you. The bartender took care of your contract, so now you're free to do as you like. If there is anywhere in the world you would like to see, the choice is now yours to make. What's wrong?
What? Want to join? I want to join you. Uncommon. Is that okay?
Of course.
Then it's decided. It's a pleasure to have you on the team. The patrons at the tavern might be sad, though. What with us stealing their diva away?
Well, with Lorelei taken care of, one would imagine they'll be too busy getting back to work on the sea.
But I want to keep singing. I like the customers and I like to sing. I know it's selfish of me to ask, but you don't mind, do you? I don't see why not. I'll be too busy with my investigations some days anyway. Everyone needs a purpose in life, right? Which reminds me, Hein, can I borrow your submarine to research the sea's light some more?
But of course. Anyway, Uncommon, I'll be working in my atelier, so if you need anything, then let me know. I'm sure there will be a great deal of excitement to look forward to with you lot around. It will be exciting, won't it? Did the bola say anything?
It had a lot to say, actually. I can still hear them now, inside my head. Even though their song has ended, I'll never forget it. I will never forget them. So I want to keep singing. Because without me, there will be no one left who can sing their song.
She's so strong. Like, very so. I'm glad to access the sub from the world map. And the Bolas Requiem is, in fact, done. We're closer with Arya. So what now? Time travel, you say? I've heard of stranger things, I suppose.
We've been keeping this a secret, so please don't go telling anyone.
I wouldn't dream of it. Though I was puzzled by the way your knowledge surpassed even my own. You being a lady from the future explains that fairly well.
I appreciate you being so open-minded.
So who says so it was you who extinguished the philosophical flame? Arya, get back.
Yura!
What would an omen want with us? Want? No, you're simply at a location I intended to be, allowing the philosophical flame to extinguish. I must say that's quite a waste. A chance for you, too, to finally achieve significance. Squandered.
Philosophical flame? Are you talking about the light that created Lorelei?
I remember you. Huh, I see. Now that is funny. Indeed, the flame belonged to those who ruled over the world's laws, born from human intelligence. Its purpose was simply to generate energy for all eternity. That was the philosophical flame. Although who could have predicted it would meld with the sirens the way it did?
You mentioned eternal energy. Is that what was causing Lorelei's wounds to heal?
Did you omens cause all this? It was you who destroyed the siren's home, wasn't it? What a simplistic notion. I was merely observing how events would unfold. It was not I who created that creature, nor I who summoned it here. It was not enough to help me achieve what it is that I crave nonetheless.
Hold on a second. You've been listening all this time, but we don't even know who you are. Do you at least have a name?
Very well, if that is all you need to know. I am Welt Geist. I will expose the deceit behind the sea's light and build a true world upon this star. Geist. Okay. So now what then? It's 10 o'clock, and there are new quests to start that we can't advance at any point right now, it feels like. But I definitely want to start quests, though. That said, it's gotten to be a particular time, and I'd rather not worry about it at the moment. So let's go back to window before leaving the game. I'm glad to have saved, especially now. It feels like a better time for a break than any, considering we just finished Chapter 3B. So I say stretch, relieve yourself, get a drink, get a snack, and we'll work on quests to try and get more money before the summer.
Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I can do the squid thing. I hope I can do the squid thing. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Gives them a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl, topped with fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives them a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I can do the squid thing. hope I can do the squid thing. Isn't a more tropical feel. Isn't a more tropical feel. Isn't a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Flour chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl, topped with fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Flour chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I can do the squid thing. I hope I can do the squid thing. Isn't a more tropical feel. Isn't a more tropical feel. Isn't a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Flour chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl, topped with fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. Kiwami chirashi, a traditional sushi with tuna, squid, and salmon scattered lavishly over rice. I hope I could do the squid thing. I hope I could do the squid thing. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Gives it a more tropical feel. Hokkaido mackerel, high in fat content. This fish is juicy and tender when grilled. Thai shrimp salad, vermicelli and lettuce topped with shrimp, scallions, and other delicious ingredients. A dressing made of fish sauce and vinegar gives it a more tropical feel. 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 Bar chirashi, a unique type of sushi with salmon and eggs scattered over sushi rice. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. A rice bowl equal topping fresh bluefin tuna. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing. I'd have that. That sounds amazing.
I forgot I was muted. I didn't hit the button. I saw that before anyone could say anything. I thought, oh, wait a minute. And there's progress to be made. And let me open the thing again. It's probably still better to press a button than click a thing. And it being white means it would be muted, so I should have seen that. I think I was just too ready to get back into Harvestella. I forgot to make it so you all could hear me. And not just the game. I think that's all it was. I got too overexcited because playing this excites me. I'm like very happy to be playing this. And hello, Guyver UK. Now, I still don't have in here how you want to be greeted regarding these three sounds, or if you want to be greeted by them at all. It could be one, more than one, it could be random, it could be none. But until I know for sure how anyone wants to be greeted by that stuff, I will ask every time someone comes in chat the first time and doesn't have an answer, nothing written down, because I want to make sure you're welcomed in the way you want. And the way you want, Guyver, is to go random, and that is beyond doable. So, bio-boosted armor England we'll have as random. And thank you for that. Now I don't have to bother you with that anymore. So that's good too. I turned off VSync with borderless window, and I hadn't seen the desktop spaz out. So if that's the only change I had to make, I'm gonna be real happy. No worries, nice to be here. I very much appreciate that you feel that way. I'm glad it all works out. We just finished the 3rd dungeon. I'll be getting the 3rd Great Fairy once this is all done here. Or once the day is done, I'm sure. But we're gonna get quests worked on too. You're kidding me. He still hasn't come back? I wonder what's going on. Lorelei is gone now, so what's the problem? I might be able to help. Thanks, but I don't know how you could help. You see that massive building over there? I need to read a couple of cards once this quest starts. That's a lighthouse. At night, it lights up like BAM! And we use it as a landmark to help us get back to Shattola when we're out to sea. Guyver's seen their mother-in-law today. The Great Fairy is overrated. Why so, Great Fairy overrated? Valid opinion and all, I just wonder why overrated. Can mother-in-law do greater things than a Great Fairy can do? Because I can imagine that. Is something wrong with it? It hasn't been lighting up at all recently. It started just after Lorelei started showing up. In the beginning, we thought they weren't switching on the lighthouse because of Lorelei. But even now that Lorelei is gone, there's still no sign of the light coming back on. It's a real problem for us because we can't do our nighttime fishing. And for us people of Shattola, that lighthouse is our beacon of hope. If it's not shining, it kind of puts a downer on the whole village. What do you mean by beacon of hope? The light that's always there, showing us the right way. That's Shattola's beacon of hope. That's what our old folk used to tell us back in the day. But now we don't know what's going on with it. This is the first time the light's been out for this long. Do you have any idea why? Well, now you mention it, there has been a rumor going around about it. Oh? What have you heard? I heard that the lighthouse keeper turned into a drunkard. Instead of going to work, he's always in the tavern drinking. What? You mean he's just been slacking off? Apparently. I don't know if it's true though. The lighthouse keeper's always been so hardworking and dedicated. If people are saying that though, maybe you could check for him in the tavern. If the rumor's true, then he should be in there now, still drinking. Oh, that lazy so-and-so, enjoying himself in the tavern while people like us are out here trying to make a living. If you find him, you give him an earful for the both of us, will you? I'd hate for that to be a real thing, but I think I did do this quest, but I don't remember enough details about it. I think someone needs parts to repair it. And Guyver's mother-in-law could have a cauldron and eat hopes and dreams, maybe the odd child. Sounds like the mother-in-law ain't so great, but great fairies are actually helpful. In the world of Legend of Zelda, they can enhance your abilities or equipment. Here, they help you with farming. And I almost want to think, if I'm right, I think the water great fairy can improve my hammer skill. So I can break the bigger rocks, so we can get more places to plant stuff. If I remember right, which I'm not saying I do. I ain't heard of great fairies having a cauldron, eating hopes and dreams, and the odd child. I don't remember them going for Hansel and Gretel. That'd be a problem if they did, though. That'd be a real problem. Now, before I go there, I gotta go down this way, too. It's late for that. The tavern's closed anyway. So I couldn't do things in the first place. Could I, should I fight a fate? I got juices to do that. Where to go fight a fate, though? Oh, I know where. Should I do that? Not a fate, a fear. Should I go fight a fear? I didn't fight them in the Dragon's Egg. Could dig places. But I don't think I will. I think I will dare to fight a fate. The Dragon's Egg. Now I'm really tired. Let me still see. Mutant vegetation. A little danger. What about wet footprints then? We go south. I'll go south. I'll save. I'm not expecting to be able to defeat the fear, actually. Not now, anyway. I'm too ambitious at times. Oh, I didn't even save. Doesn't feel like the greatest idea, so I better just go ahead and return home. I think it's better to do that than push myself too hard. I'll make 2 return bells, though. Okay. Let me put those away. I already got stuff in there to sell, so it'll be alright. Let's sleep. No leveling up there. Look at all that gorilla from Argene cabbage. That's a whole lot. And I still got plenty of Argene cabbage. 320 gorilla per Argene cabbage. And 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that is 7,000 gorilla. It is. And now we're in Quietus. I can't do nothing about that. Nothing to feel good about anyway.
Hello, little crappies.
So there are the withered crops I can't do anything about. That lettuce is Woolen feed, as I figured. I shouldn't be allowed out here right now, but I am allowed. I don't know that I can make any other juice. But why ain't carrot? No, the carrot juice is a thing. Carrot juice is totally a thing. Or why is it not a thing? Why is carrot juice not a thing? I'll put it in anyway just because it deserves to be a thing. Maybe I'll put a high quality carrot in there. And then what? Lettuce, no, grass. Grass is totally good to make feed. I would love to do things in Quietus, but it's just not smart.
Quietus?
And yet I was allowed out there. I'll save. I just shouldn't be allowed to do much. And more hydration here. I've been told to stay indoors. And yet I'm allowed to go to Letha Village, and only Letha Village. It's still not smart. Maybe I want to gather. There's a part of me that wants to fish. I can't imagine being able to fish. I can't imagine it. And yet I see such a thing. I see a fish thing still available. I'll mine and I'll gather. But shouldn't be allowed to do anything for real. Oh yeah, there'd be waterside farming too. There's no way I should be allowed to fish. What if I fish 20 times in a day? Just plain old cotita crab. Another cotita crab. I said I was gonna read cards, but I never did. The gazing carp. That's 3. That's 4. Ever sweet fish. Five. Then we'll be going for number 6 here. There's number 6. Then I need to eat, get more stamina. Seven. Then I can put the Woolum feed in here. And come the summer, I can get the Fowls and Woolums around. I've got plenty of this I can make. Make 3 of them right now. Gonna think, I wonder if I need golden egg salmon for anything. Not anything I can make. I don't see golden egg salmon anywhere. So I wonder if it's more of a thing you sell. I totally believe it. Golden egg salmon. I swear I caught some before. But that is an ingredient used in cooking. So I can sell the fish that earn me money when shipped. They're no big deal. So why don't I sell these? Why don't I? And keep those used in cooking. It's so easy to identify. I caught 6 fish. Or is it 7? When's the last time anybody's gone fishing? It's been forever for me. There is a haunting beauty about the quietest theme. Azure Sprat. I'm gonna say that's 7, unless the game tells me otherwise. Eight. I'll go fishing in Letha then, once I get what I think is 10. Nine, I think. Then we'll go for 10, or what I think is 10. I swear that's 10. Then we'll go only to Letha from here. Either 10 or 9 more fish to catch in a day. And then hello to Grimoire Hurst. I see I need to dab, and I'll do that in a moment. After I mute the game and greet you how you want to be greeted. Because as a subscriber, at the very least, I need to mute the game. Because it would only make sense to respect like that. Then this could play as background noise. Especially if I'm gonna full screen dab. Why am I taking off my glasses though? I don't need to take off my glasses. I just need to acknowledge the balding area on my head here. I have to acknowledge that, and it feels awful. Awful. I mean, I've got this shield up front, but it still feels awful. I'm trying to work on that. But right now, I'll dab on Lorelei. See, I had worried. Oh, dual audio. Crap. I know why. Thank you for telling me this. This should be fine now. I had 2 mic sources and now I only have the 1. I had an XLR source, but then I'm using XLR in voice mod, so now it should be solo audio. If not, please tell me. I'll try again on the dab on Lorelei. See, I thought I was stuck and wouldn't be able to get any recovery items that would help me to survive that fight, and I didn't think about how going back home would restore me to full health, though not full stamina. All that said, I ended up having time to get the stuff and finish Chapter 3B and defeat Lorelei, and I'm sure the Great Water Fairy will be waiting for me come summer. So that is happy to me. Alright, and I clicked into the game after I should have clicked force me to dab, so there we go. I'm glad to have a good reason to dab. Now, while the town is away, or they away themselves in their homes, I will fish and make my day. Maybe in 3 different places. I'm not sure it matters here. Like what fishing spots I fish in, as long as I simply fish in the area of Letha Village. Time of day could matter, though, for certain fish. Then we got that. We'll get another something. Sarnathium hated when first going bald, but is totally fine with it now and just shaves it all off, which is fair and valid and understandable. Frankie Muniz had been going bald, and he went and got that fixed for himself. I want to fix that for myself because my tall hair used to be a bit of an identifier for me. I know it doesn't have to be, but people would be real intrigued by my tall hair to the point of some people wanting to touch it. I mean, it was only women that would ask to touch my hair because of it being all tall and looking like a shape or something. I wonder what they were trying to get out of touching it. I don't know. All that was 3 ever sweet fish. That ain't nothing. That wasn't nothing at all. But they are cooking ingredients, which do matter. But I got my stamina all filled up thanks to the hunger meter. Okay, that's not an ever sweet fish at least. Why am I still able to move out during quietus? Why me? What makes me so special? Really, what does make me so special that I can be out during quietus and not feel like I'm picking up any status ailments? Besides protag armor. And hello, Dark Phoenix Tori. I am completely being a degenerate and harming myself being out in quietus, and yet I don't think I'm being harmed. But it would harm me if I didn't play this for you. Hope you enjoy your snack, because you deserve to very much. So that's 1 fish here. I do my best to concentrate so I can focus on the feel in the controller. Try not to be distracted by the sounds. The sound don't matter like the actual feeling in the controller does. A good day for a big catch. So I did get 20 fish there. I got 11 back at home then. And I want the notification sounds for the achievements I get. So where do I fix that? The notifications. Play a sound when a notification toast is displayed. But where's the notifications for the achievements, though? Because that's what I want. Friend, invitation, wishlist item, reply, inventory item, gift, major sale, trade offer, Steam support reply, Steam turn notification, family notification things. So I will have to have the sound on then to get the sound when I get trophies. Not trophies, achievements. I was afraid of that. All that earns me money while this is an ingredient. I could go mining now. Gathering now. But yeah, no, there's a haunting beauty about this song. A very haunting beauty about it. Yeah, let me go gather stuff at home as well as fish. They're the only two areas I can even go. And these dried plants don't feel particularly useful. And well, they should not. They're quite withered. So, I already went to that other area. So I'm gonna go to the, not old well, but the hilltop, so to gather more. Even a little more is still more. There ain't nothing else I can do right now, given my limited items and abilities. So it's probably time I just get the fishing. Then I went places I can go. I want the water great fairy around. I can fish until I run out of stamina. Even then, I could even fish when I eat another mountain stir fry. But I don't know that I feel like eating another mountain stir fry. Plenty of fish to sell, though, and then ever sweet fish to use in recipes. If I'd have seen that earlier, I wouldn't have hoarded the fish that I could sell. Just keep fishing, just keep fishing, just keep fishing, 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 just keep fishing, just keep fishing, just keep fishing, fishing, fishing. Then actually I can read 2 more cards now, as long as I keep one button on the thumb. So, in The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, the name of the fairy companion that accompanies Link, voicing the iconic phrase, or catchphrase, "Hey, listen!" That's Navi. Then is it Proxy in Hyrule Warriors, like I think? I think it's Proxy. And created in 1980, Missile Command was popular and successful at arcades into the mid-90s. Ports of the arcade and remakes have sold millions of units worldwide. The object of the game is not to shoot down incoming aircraft, although that is what you do for the objective. You don't destroy enemy cities, you don't save the princess, You simply defend the cities. Who's played Missile Command in forever? I know I have not, but I'm glad to say that I have played Missile Command. I forget if that was part of a compilation on PC or anything. Missile Command, Battlezone, and some other things. Or if that was just some default stuff that came with early Windows PCs. I forget for the life of me. It's getting late for the fishing too, and I don't mind it. It's not like I'm getting any gourmet fish. I wonder if gourmet fish is a thing. It should be. But I got like a 0% chance of getting any gourmet fish, it feels like. I did not press a button. What are you thinking, game? I ain't mean to waste that stamina. I may as well. Well, you can fish into the early hours. That can happen too. I could eat one of these to refill my stamina. Well, won't refill my stamina, but waiting the hunger meter will. I wonder, and I don't imagine. Don't tell me that's actually a thing. The Ultimate Fantasy Playlist. I don't think Harvestella the Ultimate Playlist is an actual soundtrack. No. It doesn't feel that way. I couldn't have imagined Harvestella's soundtrack being in Spotify. There's Square Enix music. I almost think it once was on Harvestella. No, I almost think Harvestella was on Spotify, but ended up being yeeted off the platform. Because there's all the songs, but they're all grayed out. This makes me very sad here. Because I wanted to hear Quietus on my phone. So I'm a little sad about that. But we're getting into the time now. And making money with all this fish to sell. I can sleep in the early hours. I hit the X button. Oh. Maybe I didn't click into the game. I don't know. But how could I even be? I totally clicked into the game. I don't know what the game was thinking. I don't know what the PC was thinking. I totally hit the X button. I totally caught the fish. Sure caught it now. Into the early hours because there's so much time. It's the only thing I can really do. Some of the quietest particles do look pretty, but they are dangerous to the average human. All these quotida crabs. If only fishing were a thing to... Or if only they were ferry orders as well for the summer or the Great Water Ferry. We're almost in those early hours. Must be able to fish one more time. This will be the last time until the next time. Now I feel very sleepy. I'm getting sleepy. I'm getting very, very sleepy. I don't feel a need to make flour. Although it probably wouldn't hurt if I did for things later. Yeah, I could stand to make some flour. Probably plenty of it, really. Why don't I do that then? I need high quality wheat in order to make high quality flour, I'm sure. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. I'm getting very sleepy. My character is not me, but Zarnathios' character is. Need to look into making a bed. And if it was anything like Fallout, sleeping in a bed would get you well rested. Oh yeah, I gotta ship those too. Don't forget to make money on comment. If anything, no one should be around to collect the shipping box unless they collect it in the morning right before I wake up. It'd be alright if they didn't. I would get it. Quietus is dangerous. But I am so sure I've been productive. Withered crops are worth nothing but 5 grilla each. Which again makes sense. We done sold a good bit of fish there. Now I'm at 10,000 grilla and we are in Summer Breeze. That's happy. There's more commotion outside. More and more commotion. Should be the Great Water Ferry. Let's go over and see. Yep, there she is. It all came to this.
So? Is the summer seas light safe? More or less. Less the sirens.
I can't think of how she sounds. Good morning.
And this is... What's all this noise so early in the morning? Oh, good. There are more of you. Is that tone really necessary? We are the Great Fairies. You should be delighted to see us. In fact, the three of us, if we were Nintendo characters, you would call us Din, Nehru, and Farore. Whoa, I'm so happy. I'm the fairy of the summer seas light. It's a pleasure. Oh, right. Nice to meet you. Anyway, Uncomment, I'll leave the rest to you.
Yeah, it's probably better you do.
It's like she doesn't care about us at all.
I just don't want the shadow on me is all. I still have room to move my arms fully. Good. That's because you lied to us.
Ah, I'm sorry I did that. Well, what do you need? You're gonna help with the farm, obviously. You don't work, you don't eat. Right, Uncommon? That's the least we can do.
I'd like you to help with the farm.
The farm? I suppose I could water the crops or something. Very well. I look forward to working with you, Juno. This is going to be tough.
Iris. So now we got Iris orders. I ain't reading letters right now, though. Let's see here. Can make desserts and sprinklers.
I like those who at least try.
So now I can make new things here. Then can charge the water skill and make jam.
I like those who at least try.
So I need 6 more to go now.
I like those who at least try.
I was able to get 3 different presents. Waterside biome will now have a chance at making high quality things. Okay. Bellhop, Chateau and paprika, sea-tide garlic, numb lemon, islet watermelon, low cocoa nut. Make a jam maker, dessert maker, a sprinkler. Rear things and collect things. So now I can water a wider area in one shot. I need Lorelei's tears for that sprinkler. Okie dokie. Let's make the jam maker. So I can add fruits or veggies to make jam now. Then dessert maker. What do you put in there to make desserts? Processed honey flower, nectar cane, and low coconut. So that's what I need to throw in there. But I guess it's more earth that would do the hammer skill, if I had to guess. What do I want to throw down, and what do I want to plant where? I'll make 2 sprinklers. The Great Water Fairy's pride and joy. Maybe I should make more of these here. Nah. I can make another of these. And where should I plant trees? Maybe in the middle. Now, what's some summer stuff? Well, rock corn. Could make more nini and tomatoes. And chateau and paprika. Numb lemon. And I can put out fermenting barrel level 2 and cheese maker and a smoker.
See you later.
But put what where? Astral projection. I like that name. That's funny. Astral projection. But I don't have waterside stuff, do I? I don't remember me being able to make stuff in the water side because I don't have bomb level 2. I figured that's what I would need. Hey, put trees over here. And that was not carrot juice, that was just vegetable juice. So what if I put the tree there? Yeah, I'll put it here. Put another one right there, really. And maybe I'll get these back. Just so I can move them somewhere. Since I got the stuff out of them, it's alright too. Where would I want to put the stuff, though? Where, oh where? Probably around here. Then what? Put Smoker around here. I can at least run through with the stuff.
We've got a lot of work ahead of us. Let's get started.
Not yet. Maybe I put the jam makers around here. Put the dessert maker here. So, let's see about jams to make then. What should I start with? I should also smoke some meat. Make cool berry jam. I can process that nectar cane into sugar. Process that honey flower into syrup. So we'll smoke some meat here. Get the honey flower there. Cool berry and cool berry. Then we'll put all that back. And then put the Woolum feed where it belongs. Insert that feed. Think about the feed maker here. Fermenting barrel, I don't feel like putting in. So I can do level 2 as it is. And put that down somewhere. Let that be tree central. I ought to get more farmland cultivated and tilled so I can at least plant stuff. What do I want to plant, though? What do I want to plant, actually? Let me think about it. So I want to base it on the orders. Which would definitely include the Rockhorn. Rockhorn is definitely necessary for a great many things. And I ought to go get the Clefowls and Woolums. And I totally could have done this. Oops. Make that tree central there. Let me see. Rockhorn. Then what? Medium tomato. Medium tomato. Now I made these. Chatol and paprika. How long would they all take to... We'll put the orbs away right now. those away as well. I don't need them. 4 days, 5 days, 5 days. Oh gosh. It'd probably help if I went to actually go buy seeds too. And then read things. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot when we first met, so I'm sending you this letter to thank you for all of your help with Lorelei, and also to offer an update in the world of your favorite legendary inventor. I'll be holding a presentation and would love for you to participate. I promise you won't be disappointed, so please stop by the atelier. I look forward to seeing you. Signed, Hein.
I am okay. A lot of sad and painful things have happened, but I am okay. I will be singing at the bar in Harvestella as normal. I hope you will come and listen. Emo.
In Castle Louis Times, Ebola is cleared. That's not thanks to Intelligence Division. The Louis Kingdom Brigade did not do this.
Would you mind coming to the clinic when you have a moment? I've been so busy with research, I've hardly spoken to anyone but Dim in so long. I need a change of pace. Anyway, please only stop by when you really don't have anything else to do. Thank you.
And then General Store Owner, Dear Uncommon, the season of dry, hot sun is upon us. How will you spend your summer? We are pleased to announce new items for sale. Crop seeds that can be planted in summer. Buy now while stocks last. And that's the General Store Owner from what general store? Letha? I'm led to think Letha. And really don't need to plant anything but trees there. Maybe the regrowables can be planted over here. Let's see how many spaces I have for that. I couldn't go up any further though. This is using up stamina as it is. Then we can keep doing this here. Oh yeah, I need to give that guy 3,000 gorilla. Almost forgot about that. Oh, I can tell that too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 28, yep. So, what if I put 14 Nemean tomatoes and Shatolan paprika seeds around? But I want to check about anything else before I do. That said, ads are trying to play.
Bring back souvenirs.
I'll let these dumb ads play because it's probably the smarter idea in case if anybody wanted to come in and the pre-rolls would deter them away. So let me get these dumb ads out of the way just so we can give them a reason to stay. I wonder, does anyone remember the name Dave Azer? Because I sure do. And it was a fun time there. And Zarnathium also tried The Last Plague, Blight. Cool, but need a better balance on realism and speeding stuff up. Doesn't want to spend half an hour or more making one kiln. Or more than half if you count all the prep to make it. That's a lot of stuff to worry about there. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. See about the general store stuff. Oh, I have the gorilla for backpack level 3. All I see is my rock horn here, though. So I don't need to worry about that. I don't think I'm gonna get the... Yeah, I don't want to get that right now. I'm gonna see about this digging thing, though. I meant to go to entrance. This is easier to get Shatolan stuff, or summer stuff in Shatola. What do we dig here? Hidden cave. What's here? Salmon and veg hot pot recipe. What? That's a fun thing. Let's go into this general store and see about the seeds to grab. Oh yeah, I can't get bellhop and sea-tide garlic. 7 days, 6 days. I have 28 spaces I can grow things. Maybe I can cut that down to 27. Then I can do 9 bellhops, 9 Shatolan paprika, and 9 Nini and tomatoes. If they could keep it all in there but speed it up, that would be nice. You know, all of a sudden, for no good reason, I also think about POW World and its crafting and survival. So I think that'll be alright. The 9 Nini and tomatoes, 9 bellhops, and 9 Shatolan paprikas. So all I need to do is buy 9 of these. Holy shit. That's a lot of money I spent. And it'll be a lot for this. I can't even. Holy shit. I can buy 17 of these and grow 30 more rock horns. But that stuff got expensive. Maybe I'll wait for the sea-tide garlic seeds. So I could get a Woolum and a Clefal. I could also work on some quests too. There's plenty to do. I mean, plenty. And that doesn't include going to Argene yet. So let's work on this then. Oh, Dad, you've been drinking again? How long are you going to keep this up? The whole town is waiting for the lighthouse keeper to come back. I can't think of how to hiccup. I'm not a lighthouse keeper anymore. Wow, he's out of it. Sorry, who are you? Oh, did you want to talk to the lighthouse keeper? Sorry, right now my dad is... Lighthouse keeper this, lighthouse keeper that. Shut up! I'm sick of it. I'm not fit to be called a lighthouse keeper anymore.
Dad, where are you going?
Oh, sorry you had to see him like this. What's wrong? What happened to him? I have no idea. Dad won't tell anyone what's wrong. Anyway, what was it you wanted to talk about? I just don't know the perfect or the good position for this. I really don't know the great position. What's causing the shadow if not my face? Oh, it is my face. That's nothing. That's nothing. But now the armor's getting loose again. I don't know why this arm gets loose all the time when I move the thing around. I don't know why. I need that tight and choking the thing. I need it. As you can see, the lighthouse Dad can't talk right now. But I'm here if you don't mind talking to me. The villagers need the light back. I know, but there's nothing I can do. Only my dad knows how to work the lighthouse. Besides, it needs repairing first. And it's my dad who has always done all the inspections and repairs. I've been trying to fix it myself. There's only so much I can do on my own. So it's not as easy as switching the lighthouse back on, I'm afraid. Sorry there isn't more I can do. Let me help you with the repairs. Oh? Are you sure? Yes. But what do you gain from helping? I just like to help somehow. You'd like to help? That's pretty nice of you, man. Thanks. Let's see what we can do then. First of all, can you come to the lighthouse with me? Once I see the exact state of it, I'll be able to tell you where, or I'll be able to tell where you can help. Not at the moment, though. Let's start a quest with him. What should I do? I can't be away from the tavern for too long. I'm here if you want to talk about it. Huh? Oh, uncommon. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I was just thinking about how to handle a certain situation. You see, the plaque that's usually hung up on the wall there has gone missing. The Sarnathium has his mic the way I do, and the arm is like that when storing it, but when using it, bend the arm low and have it below my face or his face, the mic pointing up instead of down. Doesn't bug as much as below when it is above as it does when it does above. I think I want to have my arms able to move, because when I have it down, then I don't have much room to move my arms. Well, I actually still kind of do. I'm more worried about knocking it into the cable or anything. Or if I bring it back and angle this upward, my arm will bump into the mic. I was more worried about the shadow of the mic showing up on my face. But I'm not as worried about this here, because I got more room to move my arms. So I can do the things proper. But I can't get myself to have it below my face. Then I turn the whole thing around when I'm not using it. You had a plaque? But as long as it works is what matters. We just gotta get it in the way that works and is comfortable for us. And you're already doing that for you. Yeah, but you probably never noticed it. It's nothing fancy. It's important, though. That plaque is our business license. It's alright for now, but I'll be in trouble if I don't find it soon. Hopefully it was just a drunk customer who took it home by accident. Hopefully it was just a drunk customer who took it home by accident. It would be a real nuisance if it got stolen. I just want to find it before word gets out. Uncommon, I have a huge favor to ask of you. Could you look for the plaque for me, please? I would go and look for it myself, but I can't stay away from the tavern for too long. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Could you start by asking the customers? The person who took it might be right under our noses. Let me know if you find anything. The bartender's secret. Another round. How many people to talk to here? I heard you're looking for something? Then you should try checking around the beach. All sorts of things are always getting washed up there. Just the other day, a weird statue got washed up there. I've never seen anything like it. Oh, the tavern's plaque? I don't think something like that would end up there. Unless someone dropped it in the sea or threw it on purpose. That would be a problem if it was thrown in the sea. Did you say plaque? I don't know of any plaque. Plaque? What's a plaque? Oh, someone stole it? They stole my money too. They got me again, those Bishimes. Damn it! I need another drink. He's definitely not feeling great himself, I know that. Hello, youngin'. What are you up to this time? A plaque? Doesn't ring any bells.
I've seen one before. It's usually hung up in the corner. I think it's the license for this place.
Oh my, that sounds important. Do you know something about it?
Actually, I did see someone hovering around it a few days ago. Who was it again? I've seen their face somewhere. Sorry, I can't remember.
I hope you find the plate or whatever it's called. I got one place to look right now. I'm supposed to report it to the bartender. Oh, there was someone loitering around it before? Well, I would hate to accuse a customer. That might be the person who took it. Could you check around the beach just in case for me, please, Uncommon? Thanks. I appreciate it. I may as well see about life after Lorelei. But I think I gotta go rinse my face. And it mutes because she would normally be singing if I wasn't pausing the game. Pardon me. I don't want to be tired. I don't want the yawns to be something that makes people immediately think I am tired. And I shouldn't be bored by this. I think too much of the game and what I want to do. Everybody here's got stuff for me to do with them. And that's a lot. Let's talk to Emo since we're here.
Oh, Uncommon! You came!
I came to hear you sing.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to take a break soon, and I was hoping we could talk then. In the meantime, please just listen and relax.
I mean, if you tell me to relax. Her voice is beautiful.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. Emo, that was so good!
Good doesn't cut it. Emo's voice is simply the best.
Thank you for singing for us, dear. Your voice always fills me with enough pep to see me through the next day. Thank you, everyone. That's lovely to hear. Ah, what a beautiful voice. How do I get a singing voice that good? Do you think you could give me lessons? Oh, well, if you'll have me.
Emo, you've really come into your own recently.
Oh, do you think so?
It's hard to put into words, but I feel like your songs have taken on a deeper meaning.
Stop trying to sound impressive. It's not working.
And everyone has a good laugh. I'm just glad to be back here, having a drink and relaxing to the sound of Emo's beautiful songs. I'm trying to make the most of it since we weren't able to relax like this back when that Lorelei was around.
He's right. We mostly came here to escape the horror more than anything else.
But now, we come here to have fun and recharge for the next day. It's a blessing that good-for-nothing Lorelei's gone, eh?
I'm just happy to have my husband out of the house and back in his boat. How about you, Emo? You must feel better now, too. That awful monster was lurking in the sea for so long. But that monster was... Did he say something? No. I didn't say anything. Gosh, you must be tired from all that singing. All right, you lot, time to clear out. You're tiring Emo out with all your jibber-jabber.
Says you. I think you had the most to say out of everyone here.
Thank you again for coming, Uncommon. How was my singing?
It was re-energizing.
That's nice of you to say. Do visit again next time you're in Shatola.
They were saying things about Lorelei.
They were. I'm okay. I'm sad about what they said about Lorelei. But I understand why the people of Shatola feel the way they do.
Are you really okay with keeping quiet?
Telling them the truth of what happened will only upset them. I don't want to do that. I don't mind keeping it to myself. Anyway, I have to go. The patrons are waiting.
I'm always here if you need to talk. Yes, she does speak now. She's got that linguist sight from the bad landlord. So she definitely does speak our language with that linguist sight now. Now, what should I be doing? There's something in the beach. There's something up at the lighthouse. So let me go this way then. I hope I find it. So nothing washed up on the shore. Who says hello? What you doing? Little boy. Graham loves all the portraits and the character pose arts. That is all good stuff there. It does remind me vaguely of Bravely. And I don't have any allergies that I'm aware of that... I don't know what it is, but the weather change allergy stuff that would go on for half a week to a week for me, that's not happened in a long time. I took a sleep med and I'm worried I still didn't get enough sleep. I hate the thought of it. I've drinking so much water already now. Like, so much water, it feels like.
Are you looking for stuff too?
How can you tell?
'Cause I am too. I always come here to look for shiny stones. Lots of nice shiny rocks end up here.
Have you seen anything other than rocks?
Nah, just rocks.
Let me balm my lips again, 'cause they need it.
Oh, is the thing you're looking for really shiny?
I think so, yeah.
Then you probably won't find it here. The Sahagin take all the shiny stuff. They even took rocks from me that I found fair and square.
No way.
Don't you believe me?
Yes.
Watch this. Whoosh! A Sahagin will come any minute now.
It's not Vuvuzela, is it?
See? Look!
Caught hook, line, and sinker.
If only we could eat them.
Pretty strong.
I bet that's what happened to your plaque, too. A Sahagin probably took it down into the sea with them.
I better get it back from them then.
What do you mean? You have to find them in the sea first. Wait, do you know where they live?
Yep.
Oh, really? Then you should be able to get your thing back.
So, Coral Shrine then. Oh, I'm out of stamina, that's why I can't run. And then I ran off this. Need to go to the lighthouse. Now I know why I pressed jump, I don't know. Alright, come on in. Excuse the mess. Rolling up my sleeves definitely cooled me down a bit. So this is what a lighthouse is like. I haven't tidied up properly though. Sorry. What would you like me to help with? Let's see. Oh, I'll have to fix the mechanics, so... I'd like you to get the materials for me. But, I'm going to need quite a few of them. They're from monsters called Rabastos. Problem is, they live at the bottom of the sea. I usually buy these kinds of things from a traveling merchant, but they seem to be out of stock recently because of Lorelei. The coral what? I don't know what that is, but it sounds like you have a good idea where to start. Glad I've got you to help. You'll probably need to defeat about 5 of them to get enough of the materials we need. Thanks. I know you can do it. So there's 3 things to do with the Coral Shrine. Those quests and then story things. And it's almost 7 o'clock. No, it is 7. I'm getting too tired again. I wonder if a 15-minute power nap would help, and I'm worried it wouldn't, but may have to try. I was planning to stop around this time anyway. But I'm glad to get stuff. I really, really am. Turning off VSync sure doesn't make me suffer the whole bug thing. That's nice. Ugh. Let me find someone to entrust you all with. Then throw out some sort of old Dreamcast or GameCube era game. Power Stone 2. Shenmue. Skies of Arcadia. We can play Shenmue on various consoles now, and Power Stone will have that same ability come Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Grandia games. Sonic Shuffle, which people are probably not fond of. Zombie Revenge. I almost think someone I'd want to raid would not be around for much longer, but I don't know. I think it's still a good idea to raid Arale. Baten Kaitos. If it's helping, I probably still need to get off anyway because I work at 2, so I'm going to try the 15-minute nap thing. So it's not anyone else's fault or anything. I just probably got to do this. If you want to be cooler than you already are, you can copy and paste this raid message. I need to definitely be awake tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow, and depending on when I stream, I'll have more time. Because I want to do more and more and more, very, very much. But after some struggle and some stubbornness, I did get the Great Water Fairy. I finished the Coral Shrine. That was a major thing, and we are in Summer Breeze. So I'm glad to have all that. Now it's just a matter of getting Clefals and Woolums so that I can start doing the ranching stuff in addition to the farming. That will surely happen next stream. Until then, take care of yourself, love yourself, be kind to yourself, forgive yourself, believe in yourself, because I want to see you back here for more shenanigans when they happen. I didn't feel like much happened today, but there's still the potential for them. You're awesome. Pass it on. And until next time, stay uncommon.